What's up, people? Checking out the progress. Check these new freaking paint cans they have at Lowe's. You can actually adjust what tip you want. I keep keeping a set at 2. But here's my progress so far today. Looks pretty sweet, don't it? Yeah, probably. And I did sand this down because I have a brand new decal I'm going to put on it like usual. Oh yeah. So I'm going to have the wife print out a decal with the Cricut machine to put on there. It'll look factory. This is back to the original factory coloring right here. Look at that. Oh yeah. Brand new, just like the day it was came out of the box. So you got a little bit of touch-up work to do, which I'm going to. Of course, the closest I ever came to the factory color was leather brown here. And this one, the larger chassis one, the later version. Same thing here. Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh, we got a fighter. There we go. Now we're cooking with that. Ah, you bastard. This is how it's gonna be, huh? But again, you get the idea. I sanded it down, that way the new decal fit right on. Oh, there we go. So this is a deeper chassis, and they're both ironically the same BTU. This one's slightly more efficient, uses less juice, but that's to be expected with the, see if we missed anything over here. This one here's pretty solid, but I will, sure it's ready. We'll just touch it up quick right here. Someone's giving me some competition with the noise today. They all got fireworks going off. Yeah, these are pretty. I'm not going to mess with them anymore after that. I think I got these cases dialed in pretty good. Let me do one more coat here for the front trim. There's no need to go crazy on the inside. You're never going to see it. Other than maybe on the bottom, because that's where you have metal on metal contact. Wouldn't hurt to touch it up a little bit. But yeah, big change in what it was yesterday, huh? Oh yeah, look at that. Right on down. Oh, Steve across the street welded that for me, and ironically enough, it's his unit. He don't know that yet, though. Oh, yeah. The louvers are usually the hardest part by nature. Like I said, once you have it in, you're usually pretty good. Yeah, right here on the side, the louvers on the back side here. I didn't have a single freaking drip anywhere yet. I like to keep it that way. Ah, yeah. That's money right there. All right. I'm sure the neighbors hate me and Dave by now. And I gotta do this railing for the basement too, but I wanted to get these ACs finished. But yeah, I'd say those are two finished pieces of work for now. Let's wait till the decals are on there. It's gonna look sick. Not bad, huh? Said it looks identical to mine. Oh yeah, and that's exactly what we're going for. Got a good old Days Westinghouse Vernado.
I believe it's a 56.
56?
Yeah, that's what the compressor said.
I was just telling the YouTube here that the neighbors probably hate us by now, but these guys over here are giving us some competition with the noise, so.
Might have to help with that. It's a good clean. Currently got the new bright on it, so.
Oh, good, you are new bright. Cool.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
This is I can show it quick. I was meaning to mention that the bees nests are attached to the fan. This has of course this will get its own video when it's done, that goes without saying, but it comes to S series compressor, which is one of my personal favorites, tied with the B series. This cool neat little slinger reel down there that we're not going to hook back up, but it's pretty cool though, the design. Look at that, it's connected with a belt,
and the belt's still there.
Yeah, the belt's still there.
No,
yeah, I wonder how many times those belts get a dry rot and got sucked into the fan and fucked it all up, you know, bent the blades up and shit. I guarantee you that's something stupid like that's happened before one of these. Yeah, you can't go when it comes to S. This thing is silent too. These here, I was able to scrape most of the glue off. I gotta do the same with this one with that glue there. I'll show you how we're gonna get involved with that. Got the oil-based Rust-Oleum through pretty much the whole entire thing as much as I could. Just trying to make it look nice, make sure it's reliable. I could have gotten there a little bit, but I didn't want to get any on the coils if I could avoid it. Got in there as best I could. Like I said, you're gonna miss some stuff, but it does have this one has 2 drain holes. This one has my EQK official drain hole mod that you may not be able to see. We figured out that 1984 is a transition period between the units. This one here uses a later, by later I mean the darker style grill instead of the chocolate brown one, and it has the later control plate, which I will show you. If you look here, it comes to AB series. This was made March 16th, 1984, and there's a change in design for this year. I'm not sure what the D there stands for, but this particular unit has a General Electric fan motor that has a G there, and it was made on first shift due to the first only one dot, the period instead of the colon. Here's your information for the fan motor. The same as mine. Actually, I think it's the same on both of them. 920, 800, and 1100. Yeah, it is. Same exact fan motor. Except for that one there has a shaft cut. That one there doesn't. So you can use that fan motor for this one, but not vice versa. Your data tag. And this one here is older. Well, obviously. Let's see the style control. Yeah, and some of the later ones after that, they don't have the flip switch. They have the rocker switch, which does the same exact freaking thing. That one there, I think, is like 1986, 1985, because 1987, they went to the next style grill. The first grill was this one that everyone knows and loves. Hey, buddy. That's the first style grill. Well, technically, if you want to count it, unless you're talking about the one with the one big vent across. That's a control plate that they both have. 1983 would have still had either the metallic speckled one or the wood grain one, which I do have a wood grain one too. I'll show you that one. That's your wood grain one. And then the real old one, the one that came on the units with one drain hole. I think I have that in here somewhere. Maybe not. Oh yeah, here it is down here. Let me grab it out of there quick. That's the one that most of the 2 drain hole, 1 vents have. And honestly, in case some of you guys never seen, I'll show you the grill quick. I know I'm going on like an Emerson Quiet Cool tirade here, but oh yeah, it's quite. Here's my project here. I actually have to paint these stairs tonight. I got the bathroom pretty much done, trim. I need to have the PEX rerun because I don't want it running down the wall. I want it running behind, but story for another day. Yeah. There it is. That is the one vent version that came on the units that had the 2 drain holes on the back. Now, I'm sorry, I'm totally getting off topic on you guys, but I'm sure you just don't mind. Gotta hope I don't fall on my freaking ass. I turned the light off at the bottom instead of the top like an idiot. Habit. I always do that for some reason. I really don't know why. And this is the unit that has the 2 drain holes. And that plate I showed you, it was real plain, just wood grain. It didn't have the nighttime and daytime range. That was actually the plate that originally came with this. I put this off of one. I don't know where I got this speckled plate from. Probably, I'm sure it was from one of the trash picked ones in Golden Ridge when I was a kid. And the case is upside down, but this is the one that my grandfather got for me. He died in 2011, and ironically enough, this unit was 5 houses down. He picked it up and carried it down the street himself. He was a very big man, no joke. But anyway, it's Fetters and the Emerson. There's a cold spot, which I showed you guys on Facebook earlier. That was doing its thing. This turned into a whole walk around. I kind of feel like I'm drunk, but I'm not. I swear I quit drinking a while ago. There's that one, my childhood one. And if you guys are curious to see any of those, they're all on my 2023 startup video. But yeah, it's at the point now where the only thing I gotta do, I bought some sheet metal. My plan is to, this one here, how it's routed down here, I'm gonna get cut a 1/2 inch piece of sheet metal, screw it into that, and then screw the other piece onto that to hold them, make sure both of them are held securely against. This one here is not that bad. I can go right through it and secure it that way. That way these fans continue to move steady. If anyone's curious, that's what I like to use for the base pans. The oil base is the only way to go. It seems to hold up the best. Now obviously I'm going to need that leather brown spray paint to do, you know, the outside, the bottom of the base pan, and of course the outer edges of the base pan. I don't know if there's a tag on the rotary compressor here. It's a pretty mean compressor. And of course I already checked behind here. It's actually pretty impressive if you look at it. Push that back and pull out. There you go, I got it. Look how pristine. It tells you the terminal labels there. Look at that. I can't believe somebody threw this away. Or wanted it thrown away. What a waste. This is going to end up in the scrapyard. Unbelievable. Thing easily has 20 years or more of life left in it. Unreal. All it needed was a little bit of TLC. I also have this parts Emerson in here too. Well, I have parts, I'm rebuilding it. This is also 18,000 BTU, but for some reason, it's only a two loop condenser, which is why if you look at the nameplate rating on it, it's not as efficient. Now this is a 1983 version. 18,000, 2690.
Franco. And a double shot of Muse, the other one, Uprising, of course. And two from Nirvana.
Yes, this is an EQK Dynamic as well.
That went out for Alan in West Philadelphia, who's been rocking with MMR this afternoon. Thanks for hanging, man. Hey, before I go, I want to remind you, you still have time to sign up to ride with my pal Marcus and
Yeah, this one's slightly more efficient. And like I said, the unit itself is exactly the same. This one just has a 3-pass, 3-loop condenser, just like my big one up there. That one up there is also a 3-loop condenser. Well, anyway, that's all I really have for now. Until I get these put back together individually and ready to show. The only other thing I can show you quick is what I'm going to do with these. It's actually KB's the one that got me into this. Pipe insulation tape. Like I said, I will show it when show the finished product. But yeah, instead of the foam that's all over, I just cut this to size and tape that on. And I just remembered.
I'm going to roll to make room for the head vampire in charge, Jackie.
I forgot to show you.
Next. On a Blues Day Tuesday.
That's a 1987 through 1993 grill.
The heat, the humidity, the high energy bills.
When I say 1993, I mean the Fedders made one. Whatever. I think when did Fedders buy Emerson? I think it was 91 or 93. So that it was still using that style chassis, but with that last grill I showed you. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for sticking with me for this here 17 minutes on the dot. Hopefully I didn't run on too much. I will not be offended if some of you guys skip through, because I know every now and again I have a tendency to ramble. How's your freaking, oh yeah. Yeah, those aluminum. You want to be on?
Sure. Hell yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
That's cleaning it up freaking great. I love them aluminum mesh filters. They seem to catch everything.
Oh yeah.
They're just as good, if not better, than those big, thick blue ones we usually use. But anyway, I mean at this time, I'm done rambling for now. The only one I didn't check into today that I wanted to was this here Frederick, but I don't have the front grill for it. I thought I did have one laying around, but I do not. So if anybody in the AC community is interested, I'm sure we can work something out for it. Anyway, guys, peace out, and catch you later.